Hey everyone, welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into the history of some of the most fascinating structures ever built. Castles. Whether you're a history buff, fantasy lover, or just curious, you're in for a treat. Stick around as we go through 41 incredible facts about castles that will surprise you. Let's get started. Curiosity 1. Oldest Castle. Oldest castle in the world is Chepstow Castle in Wales, built in 1867. It's over 950 years old and still stands today as a testimony to medieval engineering and architecture. Curiosity 2. Defensive structures. Castles were built primarily for defense. Moats, drawbridges, and high walls were essential to keep invaders out, turning them into fortresses that were difficult to breach. Curiosity 3. Moats weren't always filled with water. Many moats were filled with dry ditches or wooden stakes. While some did contain water, others simply used deep trenches as an additional layer of defense. Curiosity 4. Castles were homes. While castles are often seen as military structures, many of them were also homes to royalty and nobles, complete with kitchens, chapels, and living quarters. Curiosity 5. The tallest castle in the world. The tallest castle in the world is the Prague Castle in the Czech Republic, spanning over 750,000 square feet. A stunning complex of historic buildings. Curiosity 6. Castles had secret passages. Many castles were designed with hidden tunnels and secret passages. These allowed residents to escape or move undetected during a siege. Curiosity 7. Murder holes. Murder holes were small openings in the ceilings of gates where defenders could pour boiling water, oil, or drop rocks onto enemies trying to breach the entrance. Curiosity 8. Castles had lavish interiors. While the exterior of castles looks cold and imposing, many interiors were lavishly decorated with tapestries, paintings, and intricate woodwork, showcasing the wealth of their owners. Curiosity 9. Castles evolved from wooden forts. Early castles were often built from wood and were known as motte and bailey castles. Over time, stone became the primary material due to its durability and strength. Curiosity 10. Castles were symbols of power. More than just military fortifications, castles were a symbol of authority. The bigger and more grand a castle, the more powerful the person who lived there. Curiosity 11. Some castles are still occupied. Several historic castles are still lived in today. For example, Windsor Castle in England is one of the official residences of the British royal family. Curiosity 12. Castles had dungeon-like prisons. Many castles featured dungeons where prisoners of war, political rivals, or criminals were held, sometimes in very harsh conditions. Curiosity 13. Castles in Asia. Not all castles are European. Japan has its own unique style of castles, like the famous Himeji Castle, which is known for its complex design and white exterior. Curiosity 14. Castles were built on hills. Building a castle on a hill or high ground gave the defenders a strategic advantage, offering them a better view and making it harder for attackers to succeed. Curiosity 15. Castles had keep towers. The keep was a large, central tower that served as the last line of defense in case the outer walls were breached. It was also often the residence of the lord. Curiosity 16. Castles and crossbows. Crossbows were a common weapon used in castle defenses. They were easy to use and had the power to penetrate armor, making them perfect for archers defending from castle walls. Curiosity 17. Ghosts in castles. Many old castles are rumored to be haunted. From the Tower of London to Edinburgh Castle, ghost stories abound about spirits of past residents. Curiosity 18. Castles were expensive. Building and maintaining a castle was incredibly expensive. Only the wealthiest nobles and kings could afford to build and staff them properly. Curiosity 19. Siege warfare. Siege tactics were designed to wear down castle defenders. From catapults to battering rams, attackers would use all sorts of equipment to try to breach the walls. Curiosity 20. Castles had gardens. Despite their tough exterior, many castles had beautiful gardens. These were often designed as peaceful retreats for the residents and included medicinal herbs and flowers. Curiosity 21. Castles hosted feasts. Castles were centers of social life. Large banquets and feasts would often take place in the grand hall, with music, entertainment, and lavish food. Curiosity 22. Castles were targets of war. During the Middle Ages, castles were often the first targets during wars. Capturing a castle could mean gaining control of the surrounding land. Curiosity 23. Trebuchets were castle breakers. Trebuchets were massive siege weapons that could hurl boulders at castle walls, sometimes causing significant damage. They were among the most feared weapons in medieval warfare. Curiosity 24. Round towers were an innovation. Round towers became popular in castle construction because they were more resistant to siege weaponry like trebuchets. Their shape made them harder to destroy. Curiosity 25. Castles as prisons. Famous figures were imprisoned in castles. The Tower of London, for example, held high-profile prisoners like Anne Boleyn before her execution. Curiosity 26. Castles were economic centers. In addition to their military function, castles were also centers of economic life, where merchants, craftsmen, and traders gathered. Curiosity 27. Castles and religion. Many castles had chapels inside where the residents and their staff could attend religious services. Religion played a central role in castle life. Curiosity 28. Castles used boiling oil. A myth often depicted in movies is the use of boiling oil to pour on invaders. While it did happen, it was more common to use boiling water or hot sand, as oil was too expensive. Curiosity 29. Long construction times. It could take decades to build a castle. Some larger castles took as long as 100 years to complete, with different generations contributing to their construction. Curiosity 30. Castles had watchtowers. Watchtowers were vital for castle defense, giving guards a 360-degree view to spot any potential attackers from miles away. Curiosity 31. Castle walls were thick. The walls of castles could be incredibly thick, sometimes as much as 15 to 20 feet, to withstand siege attacks and protect those inside. Curiosity 32. Siege towers. To breach a castle, attackers sometimes used massive wooden towers called siege towers, allowing them to climb over walls or get archers into position. Curiosity 33. Castles and cannons. With the introduction of gunpowder in the late medieval period, cannons became a significant threat to castles, leading to changes in castle design. Curiosity 34. Royal courts. Some castles housed royal courts, where the king or queen would conduct matters of state, hold trials, and meet foreign dignitaries. Curiosity 35. Drawbridges. Drawbridges could be raised and lowered to allow or prevent access to the castle, making it easier to control who entered the stronghold. Curiosity 36. Courtyards. Most castles had large courtyards where soldiers could train, people could gather, and important ceremonies could be held. Curiosity 37. Castles were sometimes abandoned. After their military usefulness waned, many castles were abandoned or repurposed. Today, many are ruins or have been turned into museums. Curiosity 38. Castle architecture varied. Not all castles looked the same. The architecture of a castle often depended on where and when it was built, with styles varying between countries and periods. Curiosity 39. Stone wasn't always the first choice. Although most surviving castles are made of stone, many early castles were built from timber. Stone eventually became more common due to its durability. Curiosity 40. The largest castle in the world. Malbork Castle in Poland is the largest castle in the world by land area. Built by the Teutonic Knights, it covers 52 acres and is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Curiosity 41. Modern castles. Today, some modern castles are built as luxury homes or tourist attractions, blending ancient designs with modern comforts like electricity and heating. And there you have it. 41 fascinating facts about castles. Castles remain a testament to human ingenuity, engineering, and history. Whether as fortresses, homes, or symbols of power, they continue to captivate our imagination. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content. Let us know in the comments which castle fact surprised you the most. Thanks for watching.